Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Chats with Brittany. So today's video, I'm super excited because this is the first kind of video that I've filmed for my channel. We're going to be doing a empties. So we see these all the time on beauty YouTube, makeup YouTube, where basically YouTubers just go through, or beauty YouTubers just go through their trash and talk about products they've used up, if they would repurchase, if they wouldn't repurchase, what they thought about them. So I'm going to be doing that today. This is also going to be a little bit of a declutter, only because there are some products in here that I didn't use up all the way. I'm just throwing out for one reason or the other. We're going to get into that when we get into my trash. I have a giant bin here filled with it, so I'm super excited to do this. I just love giving reviews and thoughts on products, so this is a great way for me to, you know, sum up what I think and, I don't know, just get rid of trash, I guess. But yeah, if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos pretty often. I have almost 4 filmed already that are just waiting to go up. I just don't want to put them up all at once. I'm actually in the process of uploading one right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the very first thing I'm gonna take out of here, I guess, is gonna be the shampoo and conditioner. And these are so gross. They have been sitting in my shower for so long. They have hair all over them. Ugh. But these are the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Shampoo and Conditioner. You can see I still have some left. But I wasn't crazy about these. I didn't think they did anything great. It says it's supposed to moisturize and define thick curly hair, which is exactly what I have. Sulfate free and color safe, so I liked that about these. But I don't know, I felt like my hair got frizzy really fast. I don't know if these really moisturize that much. I used the Not Your Mother's Curl shampoo and conditioner today, and I just overall really liked it more than this. I feel like generally with curly hair, you need as much moisturizing products as you can get to help combat the frizz and to make your curls look better. And I feel like those just didn't give it to me like I needed them to. So I'm actually throwing them away ahead of time because I've had them so long, I'm ready for them to be out. Similar situation with this. This is the Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. It's a daily facial cleanser that can be used as a 30-second mini peel in the shower, bath, or at your bathroom sink. Formulated with an invigorating, refreshing scent and micro exfoliating beads to gently polish and scrub away impurities and buildup of dead skin, resurface skin texture, refine the look of fine lines and pores. Well, for one, the cap broke off of mine, which is my fault. For 2, this looks so gross because it's been in my shower. For 3, the smell's okay, but this is almost over halfway through. It's full, and I bought this during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I think this is only like $15, but and this is probably just me because, like I said, I love trying new products. I like switching things out, keeping things new. This is just taking, I'm not even halfway through this, and it's taking me so long to even get there that I'm so over this. And I know that's a stupid reason to get rid of it, but I have more. So this has little beads in it, which is usually what an exfoliator has, and that's fine. But my issue with this, I have to only use this on days that I'm washing my hair, because if I'm got my hair back I usually tie my hair up and put like one of those big white fluffy headbands around it to block the water from hitting it. If I use this while that happens, I, for whatever reason, cannot get all of the beads off of my face. I'll be there putting my toner on, putting my moisturizer on, rubbing it in, and I can still feel beads from this. Even when I wash my hair and I can I can let myself like stand underneath the shower and just like drench my face, I still notice beads being left on my face. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're so fine that it's just so hard to wash all of this off, but it makes me irrationally upset, and because of that, I'm moving on. Okay, next, there's so much hair. Your girl sheds, okay? Okay, next we have this Sunday Rain So Soft Peeling Foot Mask. I believe I bought these from Target, I think, and this is one of those products where they're little booties that come in. For these, you actually have to squirt the gel in the booties, and then you wrap the booties around your feet, leave them on for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, take them off, rinse the gel off, and then in 4 to 5 days your feet will start to peel. I've always read that the only ones of this kind of product that work are the baby foot ones. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head, but it's like $20 for a one-time use. This was like $5 for a one-time use, and it's also sulfate-free, gluten-free, not tested on animals, and vegan-friendly, and this worked, in my opinion, better than that baby foot thing does. My feet were literally, like, this is gross, I'm warning you. I literally had bubbles of dead skin on my feet where they were peeling so much, and I loved it because my feet are been so dry, so gross. So yeah, I think this is a Korean brand because it says it's made in Korea. Like I said, it's by the brand Sunday Rain. This is what the box looks like. I think this was maybe $5 at Target, I'm pretty sure. And they're also watermelon scented, which is nice. Okay, next we have this face wash. So this is the, I don't know why I just said it like that, Mamonade, I don't know, Petal Spa Oil to Foam face wash in rose scented. It says it's an oil to foam formula for quick and easy cleansing. It gently dissolves makeup with oil, then forms a creamy foam with the addition of water to remove any remaining residue. I did actually really like this face wash. Same thing though, where I bought it on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. It's all gone. There's nothing left in it. So I did use it all and I did really like it. The only thing that was a little bit too much for me is how strongly rose scented this is. This smells like you just sprayed rose perfume on your body when you use it. So if you're very sensitive to smells, don't get this because you're not gonna like it, because it literally smells like you're surrounded by a bouquets of roses when you use this. It did do a really good job at taking makeup off, I felt like, for being like a 2-in-1. I still most of the time would double cleanse when I use this, but yeah, other than that, I like it. I don't know if I would repurchase it though, only because the smell is so strong. Okay, so one product that I'm getting rid of, this is the L'Occitane, oh god, I'm gonna butcher this name, Pivoina Flora. This is like their illuminating shimmer oil. I've had this for so long, I never use it, and I never use it because this is so sticky. Like, even the cap, there must have been a little bit of residue because there's so much like dog hair and fuzzies stuff sticking to this cap, and I think it's just because this product itself is so sticky. The packaging is so pretty, the oil looks so pretty, it's sticky, it's also super glittery, and even though it's sticky, it doesn't adhere to your skin, so you can put this all over and it looks pretty, but then as soon as you go and touch something, the glitter is going to rub off onto whatever it is that you're touching. So if you hug somebody and you wear this, they're going to have glitter on them. I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills body oil that's in the spray bottle that I like 10 times more than this, so I'm getting rid of this. Okay, next, this isn't an actual product, it's just the packaging, but I wanted to put this in a video to talk about it with you guys. This is the Conair True Glow Sonic Facial Brush Replacement Brush Head. So this is what it looks like. This is the attachment that it attaches to. If you guys have been wanting to buy the, what is that called? The Clarisonic. But you don't want to spend the money, you need to try this. I think you can still get this on Amazon. This works just the same. It's got 3 different speeds that you can change it on. There's even different brush heads you can buy for it. And I've had mine for almost a year and it still is going strong. But this is just a replacement brush head. I have these set to automatically be shipped to me through Amazon, so I wanted to put that in there so I can mention it to you guys. Next we have this Dr. Teal's bubble bath. This is my favorite. This is the lavender scented one. This is really good to use if you are sick and you just want to feel a little bit better. If you're home from a long day of work and you know how sometimes you just can't like de-stress, like you can't calm down to, maybe this is only my problem, but I can't like shut off work long enough to be able to go to sleep and to relax. This helps with that. This also just helps if you're having one of those nights where you just can't fall asleep. Run a bath, pour this in there. The lavender smell will make you instantly sleepy. I love it so much. They have a couple of other scents that I really love too, but I think that one's my favorite. Okay. Next we have a sheet mask. This is the Pixie Glow Glycolic Boost sheet mask. This came in a pack of 3 and I really liked this. To be honest with you, with sheet masks in general, I feel like the only thing they really do is add extra moisture. I feel like that's what all of them claim to do. This one I really did like. It did have a lot of excess serum in it, so it did kind of drip all over the place, but I would rather it be soaking wet and not dry. So yeah, I really liked this, and I still have 2 left over, so yeah. Anyways, okay, next we have the Yes to Super Blueberries Frizz Fighting for Frizzy and Curly Hair Smoothing Hair Clay Mask. So this is just a hair mask. You put it on your hair before or after shampooing, leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, and then you rinse it out. I would not repurchase this only because this is supposed to be like a clay, like it says it's a clay mask, and this is 2 clay, I'm trying to think of the right words. You know, like when you put a clay face mask on and it's like that thick, barely blends out kind of texture? That's how this was, but you're putting it in your hair, and because of that I felt like I couldn't spread it out throughout my hair enough to moisturize everything, and I feel like it also just didn't give me that much moisture or help with the frizz as much as I wanted to. So I wouldn't rebuy this, but I did really like how it smelled. Okay, a lot of these are more declutters than they are empty, so I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to talk about them because there's a reason why they're in this bin. This isn't empty. This is the Dove Body Wash Mousse in the shade, not in the shade, in the scent Rose Oil. I liked this. I don't think I would necessarily rebuy this to use as body wash. I would probably rebuy this to use more as shaving cream, which it does say on the bottle that you can use it for. I do like that this is like a mousse and it lathers up really well. I just feel like it didn't like, I feel like because it was a mousse and it lathered up like a mousse, I feel like it didn't clean as much as like a normal body wash would. So because of that, I would use this more for shaving than anything, but I would rebuy it. Okay, next empty. I'm gonna try to do all the empties first before I hit the rest of the declutters. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. I think I have like a little bit of this left. Yeah, like barely anything, but this tub honestly is probably like a year to 2 years old, and it's starting to like separate, like the argan oil is starting to separate from the body butter, so I just need to get rid of it because I also have another bottle that's literally like this big in my cabinet of this, so I really do like this. This is definitely one of those body butters though that you need to put on before you go to bed, because if you try and put it on before you do anything else, you're gonna be like a wet seal and you won't be able to put your pants on. You won't be able to sit on anything without rubbing residue off of it. So keep that in mind. Okay, next for an empty we have, let me get all of these out. Like I said, some of these are just like decluttering products, so I'm going to talk about those towards the very end. But these are the rest of the empties. So next empty we have is the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. This is a really good mascara. Raw Beauty Christy talks about this a lot. I just feel like this are dried out so quickly. I don't even think I've had this for 3 months, and I feel like it was just like not applying anything to my lashes. So don't love that, but when it was working, it was a really good mascara. I just am really stuck on my Benefit Bad Gal Bang right now. I'm sure you guys know. Okay, next we have the Pure Miracle Mist. This is the hydrating spray. I have a little bit left, which I'll probably end up using before I actually throw it away. I really liked this. It's definitely a hydrating spray though, so it's probably best used on bare skin. I wouldn't suggest using it over makeup unless you put like, unless you're dry skin trying to use like a powder foundation and your skin looks really dry, or you just put on a foundation that just looks dry in general, you probably could go put this over it, but it does have like a little bit of an oily consistency, so just keep that in mind. I actually have a little travel size of perfume here. This is the YSL Black Opium perfume. This is one of my all-time favorites. I really just need to buy the full size. I've been living off samples for a while. If you haven't smelled this yet, oh, it smells so good. Let me see if this, oh my gosh, there's a little bit left. Yay. If you haven't smelled this yet, you really need to. It's just the best. I love it so much. Okay, 2 concealers we have here. We have the Urban Decay Naked Skin and the Maybelline Fit Me. The Urban Decay Naked Skin, I liked when I first bought it. I don't know if something went wrong with the formula because I had had it for so long or what, but this got really weird towards the end, almost to the point where it would barely blend out on my face when I applied it. Looking at it now, it does say the shelf life is only 9 months, so I'm going to assume that it just expired, but I just needed to get rid of it. It's basically pretty much empty anyways. I could probably get another 1 or 2 uses out of it, but I don't know. I have other concealers that I ended up liking more than that, and it just got weird towards the end. Next we have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade of Fair. Similar thing with this. This didn't get weird towards the end, but I'm literally scraping the edges to try and get any out. Excuse me. So I just decided to move along and get rid of it, but I do really like that concealer. This next empty I'm so sad about. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Kitten Karma. I don't know if this just dried out on me or if it's actually empty. Looking down into the container, it looks pretty empty, but this just like has no payoff now. And if you've ever swatched these, you know that these are super intense one swipe. So this was just a product that I just need to, it's empty. I need to get rid of it. Next we have the Tarte Busy Gal Brows mascara. This is the brow gel in the shade Medium Brown. One of my favorite brow gels. I used it all up, so that's why it's in here. Okay, so those are all products that I have used up and are actually empty. Next we're going to go ahead and go through the products that I am decluttering. So, I wanted this to work so bad, but it didn't. It didn't at all. This is the Shea Moisture Green Coconut and Activated Charcoal Purifying and Hydrating Exfoliating Hair Mud with White Tea and Lemon Balm. Exfoliate and treat oily roots and dry ends, sulfate free and color safe. So basically this is a scalp exfoliant. So you can use this as a shampoo or a weekly scalp treatment. You apply to wet hair, gently massage into scalp, rinse thoroughly. I purchased this because I wanted to see if it would be similar to the Briogeo scalp treatment, the one that is like, it's tingly, it's minty, it leaves your hair feeling so clean. I wanted to see if this would be like that, and it's not whatsoever. It's too thick, first of all. This is like applying, it's literally what they say, it's like applying mud to your hair. Because of that, you can't move it around. It just sits in your hair. So then you have to spend another 15 to 20 minutes rinsing this out of your hair, even though it sat there and did nothing the whole time that it was there. And then after even taking this out, this left my hair so dry that like it did nothing for me. Like, look at how thick this is. It's gross. They missed the mark. I just need to buy the full size of the Briogeo. I had the travel sized one and I loved it. I went on to Sephora and saw how much it was, so I tried to find something, a dupe, tried this out. No, can't do it. I'm just gonna spend the money and get the Briogeo one. Okay, next product. I've talked about this in several of my videos so far, but I just could not get this to work for me, guys. This is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. I picked mine up in the shade Isla. This just, you must have to have super oily skin for this to work on you, is the only thing I can think of. And you know, this is my personal opinion. I love Juvia's Place. I have several eyeshadow palettes by them. They have a highlighter that I love. They have a blush that I love. But this is just, it's so dry. It's so hard to blend out. It breaks up on my face right away. I just could not get this to work. I used it 4 or 5 times with different primers, with different concealers, with different setting powders. I used a sponge one time. I used a brush one time. I would spray my face with primer water before I would use it. I would spray my face after with primer water, and like, it just did not look good no matter what I did. So it's leaving. Okay. Next 2 foundations I have, this one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Mine is in the shade 112. I actually really like this foundation. It's technically not empty. It definitely still has some product in there, but I'm decluttering it because I've had this for probably 2.5 years. If not longer than that. And I think that's why, just like the Urban Decay concealer, this starts to look so bad every time that I wear it. It doesn't sit well on my skin. It just looks patchy. It looks uneven. It doesn't hold up well. So for that, it needs to go. I probably will repurchase it in the future, but for now, no. Okay, another foundation I have, this is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 120. I'm trying to remember why I ended up decluttering this. I know that the color of this is super off for me. It is way too dark and way too orange, which is funny because it's only 120 Classic Ivory. It makes me nervous about the rest of the shades. I do remember this being super cakey whenever I did wear it, but it is full coverage. I just have other foundations that I like more than this. If you guys haven't noticed, I do try my best to keep up with my collection and to cycle through things to remind myself if I do or don't like them. And if I don't, then they don't stay. So this is one of those products where I'm not crazy about. I have stuff that I like more, so it's not staying. Next product I have, this was some shady. I hope that they just repackaged this and they didn't just use the same powder. Okay, let me talk about what this is. So this is the Urban Decay Velvetizer Translucent Mix-In Medium. So the purpose of this product is to mix it in with foundations, or I just spilled that everywhere. Foundations that are too dewy. If you have a moisturizer and you want it to, I wouldn't mix it in with moisturizer, but it's basically a mix-in medium that's supposed to add a velvet texture to whatever you're mixing it into. For one, I never use this. I never, ever use this. For two, this, if I was going to use it, I feel like it was more work than it was worth, and I would just rather deal with the foundation that I was using as it was, or use a foundation that's matte, so that I don't have to make a foundation matte. The other thing that I didn't love, I saw online, I peeled the label off of this, and this is literally has the Naked Skin, their old powder, still underneath. So I hope that they just reused the packaging and put a different product in, not that they put the same product in and then just resold it as something else. But I'm gonna assume that's what they did, but I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny. Okay, next product I have, this is the NYX Brow Pencil, their micro brow pencil in the shade Ash Brown. This is pretty much gone. I wouldn't be able to fill in both of my brows with the amount of product that's left in here. And then also the color of this just looks kind of off. I feel like it doesn't look great, so that's why it's not staying. Next product, I feel like this is going to come, like some people are going to be a little bit shocked, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in the shade Saddle. Hey, you can see me. I actually recently talked about this in my Shop My Stash video. That's probably going to be up before this one, but this just gets like scary pigmented. This is just one of those products where if you're a beginner, or even if you have been doing makeup for a while, which maybe this is just all my opinion, guys, so take it for what it's worth, but I've been doing my own makeup for 4 or 5 years, and I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. This is like so pigmented to the point where it's scary for me to use it, because it can just go downhill so quick. It can get muddy really fast. I feel like if I'm not careful with it, it just looks muddy. And it might be the color of it is pretty dark compared to what my color probably is, but I almost always go pretty dark with bronzers just because I like to be very bronzed, obviously. So I feel like that, and I feel like that shouldn't be, like, that shouldn't matter, but yeah. Okay, next we have the L'Oreal Havana Camila Cabello Insta Brow Gel. This is like the shade medium brown. I just could not get this to work. It's supposed to be a brow gel that you can just kind of like, I'm gonna assume it's supposed to be like one of those like Wonder Browned brow products where it's like brow gel that you can paint on and kind of like stains, and it's supposed to be very long wearing. But the applicator of this is so bizarre. It's like, can you see that? It's like a stiff brush, plastic brush, and even trying to use this with my own brush, the gel itself, once you put it down, wouldn't move. So I am getting rid of it because I need something that'll work with me. Okay, next we have the BH Cosmetics Waterproof Lip Liner. There's something stuck to that cap. That is so gross. Oh. That's what I get for letting this stuff sit here, huh? Ew. Okay. BH Cosmetics Waterproof Lip Liner in the shade Nude. Again, I think this is just something that I've had this product for too long, because this is just goopy almost on my lips, sticky. I don't know. I just remember one day trying to apply this before putting my lipstick on and instantly putting it in this bin because it just did not, I could not make it work. So getting rid of that. 2 more products and then we're done. Next product we have is the M Cosmetics Infinite Cloud. It's like their liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Muted Mauve. I love the formula of these. The only reason why I'm getting rid of this one is because it's so purple toned that it looks almost gray on me when I do wear it. And we're not about that life. So decluttering that. Alright, very last thing I have in here, and this is something that has been sitting, it's been going back and forth between my makeup collection and my decluttering pile probably for like 3 or 4 weeks now, only because I keep changing my mind. So this is the Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade of Pearl. This is actually a collaboration that Smashbox did with Casey Holmes. I don't want to get rid of it only because I love Casey so much, but these are just, I don't know, I just feel like there's better out there. I never reach for these. I never want to use them. They're not as intense on my cheeks as other highlighters are. I don't know, I just have to be honest, and like, if I'm not going to use it, then why keep it? So it's getting decluttered. Okay, that is it. That was all of my empties. I feel like I'm about to lose my voice. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, if you like going through my trash with me. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm gonna try and do these once every few months, only just because it does take me a while to go through products. So it probably will be a hot minute before you guys see this again. But if you did like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, make sure that you subscribe. We just chat about beauty here on this channel. That's pretty much all we like to do. I have been putting up a few different kind of videos here lately. I hope you guys really liked them. I hope you guys ended up checking out April's channel. If you're into like zodiac signs and tarot and stuff like that. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!